come on. I could just put an arrow in them now and we wouldn't have to worry about them anymore.
Vi, what a terrible thing to say. You tied those ropes so tight, I doubt even Malfurion himself could escape. We'll just ask them some questions and then...
And then the arrows. Got it.
You're hopeless. Oh, I think they're waking up. Hello there, my friend. It seems you met one of our fluffy little guardians.
Lightsabers are magnificent creatures, sworn protectors of their Caldore masters, and as silent as falling snow when they hunt. Once the bond is formed between saber and rider, it is unbreakable, and if either fall in battle, the other will mourn for years. So you're lucky it was my Mount Ivana who found you. If I hadn't called her away, you would already be dead. But we have questions for you.
Now, there's no need to hurry. Firstly, an introduction. My name is Avila Silverbranch, priestess of Elune and chief caretaker of Mount Hyjal. And my friend here...
Visera Ravencourt. Lady Tyrande put me in charge of the security and patrols. Don't mistake saving you for mercy. Eva insists I bring intruders to her alive. That's all.
Don't mind her. She's just worried about the safety of our refugees. I'm sure you can understand. I need to check on the stew. It should be done by now. Play nice, Vi, and no interrogating our guest until they've had something to eat, at least.
I don't know what possessed you to travel here, but it was a mistake. Ever since the World Tree Teldrassil burned, our people have nowhere to go. Some left for the Alliance cities or Azimist Isles. Many came here to Mount Hill. This was our old home, where the first World Tree Nordrassil blessed the land with eternal warm weather, and the Night Elves with immortality. But I wasn't even old enough to fight when the demon Archimond led his armies here, and we were forced to sacrifice the tree's power to defeat him. I was so close to completing my hunter's training.
Even if you'd been ready, the result would have been the same. We protect the tree now, as it regrows, and push back the monsters that seek to reclaim it. Here's the stew. Your hands are bound, of course, but we can feed it to you. I have some water, too. You'll probably need it. I used some cinderbloom for flavor, but it turned out spicier than I expected. Would you mind doing the honors for Sarah? I need to inform the next patrol that we found a visitor.
What? Hang on. I can doctor the patrol. I don't do the whole taking care of people thing as well as you do.
You'll be fine. I have other matters to discuss with them anyway. Food rations for the Teldrassil refugees and messages to Stormwind, that sort of thing. I'll be back before you know it, okay? And then we can finally figure out what to do with our friend here.
And there she goes again. Okay, I'll just take the spoon and... No, I can't do it. Alright. I'm going to cut one of your hands loose so you can eat this. But don't you even think about trying to escape, okay? Here, I'll hold the bowl for you. Just be careful. It's still pretty hot. To tell you the truth, I'm jealous of Ava in some ways. She's been alive for hundreds of years and fought alongside the Alliance in countless battles, but she also got to enjoy so much peace and happiness. It feels like I'll never get to live that sort of life, so I find it hard to let my guard down. But enough about me. What about you? If I'm not allowed to question you yet, I'd like to know more about you at least. Where did you grow up? I've heard it's nice there. Maybe once everything calms down, I'll go travelling. I've never really left Kalimdor. When I was younger, I would ask the travelling merchants to tell me stories about their homelands. I even drew up a map of all the places I'd learnt about. Do you travel often?
Sarah, what did I say about waiting until they'd eaten? Oh dear. I hope the soup wasn't too spicy for you. You're all red.
It wasn't an interrogation. More like a casual conversation about our pasts, right?
Well, as long as you weren't too harsh. If you're done with the soup, I suppose we can get on with the main issue. What exactly were you doing in the middle of sacred night elf territory in a time of such unrest? Surely you knew it wouldn't be safe. Sightseeing. If that's true, then I'm not sure whether you're brave or stupid.
Perhaps both. But I have heard reports of tourists lately. Most have only been coming in to see the burning remains of Teldrassil.
That's true, but not many of them come ashore. They sail along the northern coast instead. I'm just going to write this all down, if you don't mind. So, my adventurous friend, what were you coming to see? The Fellwood. It's so strange that I almost believe you.
What reason could you possibly have for going to the Fellwood? There's nothing there except evil spirits and dying trees.
Unless, rather than the views, you were travelling there to collect rare materials.
An alchemist? I see. Was there something you wished to gather there? The corrupted songflower? That is certainly a powerful ingredient indeed.
You see, Vi, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for their presence here. As it happens, I'm a bit of a herbalist. I can provide you with the materials you seek from my own stores, and then our scouts will escort you to the Flight Master so that you can safely return to your home. How does that sound?
It isn't safe around here for outsiders, as you found out earlier. I shall accompany you myself to make sure there are no misunderstandings.
Ah, your kind nature returns once again. Did you know, years ago, Sarah was very taken by a travelling merchant who looked just like you. I suppose she still has a soft spot.
Ava, come on, let's go. You want to be home by sundown so that you aren't flying in the dark.
Well, anyway, here are the herbs you so desperately needed. I admire your bravery in coming to get them yourself. Oh, until next time, safe travels, my dear.